Yo guys, so we just got back home, have our luggage over here, and guess what? Polly's mum prepared all of this for us to disinfect, have some water, gloves so we don't turn the lights on with our bare hands.
Even your pajamas are put on for you.
Pardon?
Mama put the pajamas on.
That's so cute. Even in this room, I have what I need, like my PJs and stuff all folded.
应该不是那个 virus， 因为我是不一样的那个 symptom.
So our flight was at 1:55 p.m. in Singapore time, and we land. Well, technically now in Singapore it's only 10:10, but it's actually now 10, 11, 12, 1. It's actually 1:10 now. So technically we landed before midnight. We landed a little bit before midnight, but we got out of the airport a little bit after midnight, and according to the Prime Minister we're supposed to be self-isolating after midnight or something, but that's only because 30 minutes before we boarded the plane we read that news article and we were connected to Wi-Fi. But imagine all those people who have longer flights than us. Our flight was 6 hours and 45 minutes. What if our flight was, for example, 8 hours, or because 8 hours we would have missed the news, or if the flight was like a 10-hour flight from somewhere else, they wouldn't know this news because they've been on the airplane the whole time. The worst thing is when we got to Melbourne at the airport, there was nothing. There was no signs to self-quarantine. There's no sign that we didn't even sign a form saying we didn't have a fever or cough or symptoms in the past 14 days, whereas every other country we had to sign a form. We signed nothing. We read nothing, we got told nothing, we talked to nobody except you want to declare any like animal products, like the standard in Australia, which is really stupid because at this time, this is when you want everyone to know to self-isolate. If your Prime Minister is going to put out a notice like that, there should be at least a sign, someone telling you. I don't care, like the security person didn't even, it was all self-check-in technically because we scanned our e-passport, just walked in, just strolled into the country. Like honestly, that was really bad organization in the Australian department, because like what if we, like I'm not saying we have it, but like what if we did and we don't know symptoms, or we'll never show symptoms, then what's going to happen? Like we would just be walking around the country and not knowing, since there's nothing about it. So that's pretty disappointed in that, and also just the lack of communication, lack of knowledge, lack of vocalization, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's pretty late at night now. I just wanted to check in with you guys, let you guys know the situation, what it's actually like to land in Melbourne, just for precaution's sake, and because we're just reading like news articles. We're going to self-isolate for 14 days. I'm very sad because I don't get to see Mochi. I have to literally stay in this room because Polly's mum's just around and she needs to get out of the house and we can't be in contact with her, so we're just gonna completely stay in our room, get Uber Eats delivered, and then she can like put it in front of our door and we'll just grab it and eat it, I guess, and throw rubbish out like that. So like no contact, minimal contact, well technically no contact at all because we won't see each other, and we'll like use gloves or everything, just to take an extra precaution, just in case. So yeah, that's our situation right now. I hope everyone is staying very safe and, just come together at this time of need for the whole, not just our country, like the whole world really. Like at the end of the day, we're going to get through this. And the only way to get through this, everyone making little sacrifices for the greater good, like for the rest of our future pretty much, and our loved ones, like our parents, our grandparents, anybody really. It is a time that we really have to come together and look after each other as citizens, because right now the world is pretty chaotic and it's pretty depressing to look at the news every day. So 2020 didn't really start off too well, but if you start here, there's only one way, and that's going up. So it can only get better from here. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see how I go in the next 14 days. Hopefully, fingers crossed, pray for me, nothing happens. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty happy. Despite being on a plane, I normally get plane sick. But like that was a good experience and I feel completely fine. Let's not jinx it. We will be okay. Bye guys. Peace.